I've been reminded the last couple days that the material mind moving into spirit mind is an ongoing process of surrendering. So I'll move into spirit mind and feel that beautiful space where everything's calm, the mind is relaxed, I have this higher perspective. And that can continue for some time. And then something will get triggered in the material mind, something in my story that hasn't been resolved or has some conflict or some pain around it will get poked. And this is, the new energy working on us that's, poking these things intentionally so we can release them and move to a higher consciousness. Or another way to say that is we can kind of clear our pictures or stories that are in the material mind and then move into that relaxing, peaceful space of spirit mind. So I just wanted to describe what this kind of feels like, this process, so that you can all get a sense of when it's happening to you and kind of smile with it and roll with it instead of get wrapped up in the drama. Because I've really been in that the last couple of days. So for me, there hasn't been anything really dramatic happening externally, but something got triggered so that my internal dialogue, my material mind, is super active right now. It's like, but this, but that, and this story, and that story. And it's just this ongoing kind of tirade of ifs and what ifs and buts and how to's and how not to's and just this constant stream of information. And it's really kind of fascinating because I understand what's happening. So I'm doing my best to kind of let that continue as an internal dialogue rather than, voicing those things with all the people that my internal dialogue wants to voice. It wants to complain about everything or look at little details or nuances and just be really detail focused. And it's really fascinating. So if you notice yourself getting in this place where your mind is focusing on the details, just like mine is right now, just remember that one, this will pass, things are changing and moving. And two, these details actually aren't that important, even though the material mind is placing ultimate importance on whatever the little things are. And then three, remember the diagram that Hisami drew, where when your material mind is just kind of right up against the edge, it's about to move into spirit mind. That's where the biggest resistance comes up. That's where the material mind gets really active like this and is just kind of chatting. The material mind gets really chatty for me. It's because I'm right in that space. I'm about to go a little bit deeper and surrender another part of my material mind, another part of my consciousness into the space of spirit mind. And something doesn't want to let go, the attachment to the story, whatever it is. For me, I don't even try to dig really deep and find out what it is. I just know that, okay, I'm going through this process right now. I have momentum. I'm moving toward spirit mind. I'm in that kind of moving sidewalk that's moving towards spirit mind. And if I just observe and kind of enjoy and let this play out naturally, I will move into the space of spirit mind again with this particular trigger, whatever it was. And then things return to clarity and peacefulness. And then after some time, it'll happen again. I'll find myself with my material mind outside spirit mind. And then it'll kind of start coming back in. It'll get to that place on the edge where it's like, help, triggered, lots of activity, lots of chatty material mindness. And then that will fade too. And I'll move into spirit mind and have a deep insight of, this is what was happening. Now I understand. And this is really important that if I'm on the edge and resisting, that's not a time that I can get a deeper insight about what's happening. But if I just let it pass, if I let that internal dialogue stay internal and not create drama in the outer world, I'll naturally move into the space of spirit mind, and then the insight comes. Oh, here's what's been going on for the last 2 days or 3 days for me. I really get it now, and I'm so glad that heavy energy released. So that's just a little tip on how to get through this time when another part of you is moving through that resistance and into the space of spirit mind.